Hi, and welcome back to Life No Excuses. I'm Julie Castaneda, and this is episode 3.
What happened?
The mud sucked off my boot and my sock.
Oh,
So I had to do my chores. One boot on, one boot off. And my toes are frozen. I'm covered in mud. But guess what? I have a barn coming. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's all mud. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This is awful. Awful. However, you know what? When I was 12 years old, thinking about one day, wondering if I would ever own horses, I lived in Los Angeles, California, and I was praying that I could own horses someday. And if God had come down himself and said to me, I want you to look at this picture, and the picture was this muddy, awful mess, I would have only asked one question. Do I get to ride the horses? That's all I would have cared about when I was 12. I wouldn't have cared about the mud. I wouldn't have cared about sloshing through the mud or getting my boots stuck in the mud or hauling water buckets through the mud. All I would have cared about is if I could ride the horses. And I would have been thrilled when God said to me, ride them? Oh yeah, you can ride anytime you want. These are your horses. I would have been like, what? When I grow up, I'm gonna have 6 horses of my own that I could ride anytime I want? Yeah, count me in. I would totally be in. It would be all I could think about. Which I believe that's why God doesn't show us that stuff, because here's what would have happened. He would have shown me that and would have never left my bedroom. I would have never lived my life. I would have just waited for time to go by until I was old enough and in that place where I had horses. I would have never lived. So we just have to remember what we're grateful for. And I am grateful for this life that I have. And it sucks from time to time that I have to slosh around in the mud. But I just have to remind myself, man, I could be somewhere else, doing something else. And I'm not. I'm living the dream. So you want to know the key to success? You want to know the key to living the life of your dreams? The key to living the life of your dreams is believing that the dream is possible, even though you're standing in the middle of a muddy flippin' mess, right? See this behind me? Look at this. You see all that muddy, awful stuff? You know what that is? That's my barn. That's my new barn. That's where my barn's gonna go. And you know how it's gonna get there? Because I believe it's gonna get there. I can walk around this mud out here, and I can also believe that it won't be forever. That a barn is coming my way, and it's cool. And while I'm walking around out here, I just gotta get focused. And I gotta just be thankful for this opportunity to appreciate the new barn when it gets here. Because I'm gonna appreciate it so much, so much. So get a clue, folks. You gotta live where you are, be grateful for what you have, while you're still believing for something incredible. Okay, here we go. Please be 2 pounds. Please be 2 pounds.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and
Here we go. $165. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Please be 2 pounds. Please be 2 pounds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for tuning in again this week. I hope that you're all making great strides towards the goals that you've set for yourself. And if you haven't, well, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, just keep going. I know I had a rough second week, but this third week I've just really attacked it, and it's been a lot easier to make some gains, and I've got a little bit of momentum going. I'm super excited. And if you're somebody who hasn't set any goals, you know, you're kind of bummed out at the first of the year and you just didn't set any goals, set 1 or 2. I know I endeavor to be a champion at the end of this year, and I know you can too. And so can Stella, right? Stella gonna be a champion. Mwah. All right, have a great week, and I'll see you right back here. Life, no excuses, with Julie Castaneda and Stella. Say bye, Stella. Say bye. Oh yeah, they only talk to me. All right, bye. Well, it just gets better and better. This time, pulled off my boot and my sock while I was hollering water buckets. Oh, this is bad. So now, I can't even put my boot back on. All right, well, my barn's coming.